Yesterday was a very difficult, emotional day for everyone. So, not a fun video. Of course, then again, a lot of these haven't been very fun, right? It's definitely a slap in the face to go from seeing your parent dying, like actively dying, and then getting better, and you think they're just on the up and up, knowing that there's a certain timeline for some chronic issues, and thinking, all right, that's a while away, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. It's really one thing to go from thinking, okay, we're going to evaluate you in 90 days and see if we need to continue hospice, or maybe you'll graduate, and then we've been told that this acute problem will be aggressive, and basically we're looking at 2 weeks left with her. I mean, I was really just yesterday organizing all of her patterns to sell on Etsy for her, and to give her a hobby and something to do, and a source of income. And I'm still going to be like putting all of that up for her, but now it's going to be going towards end of life stuff. We're supposed to be flying back in 10 days, and I don't think I'm going to be doing that. I don't know what the point would be to go back, So I'm going to see if I can change my ticket again. It is a first class ticket, so I'm hoping it's changeable as often as I need to change it. But yeah, we're working on getting Kameron back up here, maybe in a week. Working on getting someone to tend to our animals while we're gone. Also working on getting any of the family members that want to see her, work out having them come up as well. Sorry if my thought process was a little bit difficult to follow yesterday. I was understandably really emotional, and just couldn't really form cohesive thoughts. Basically what I was trying to say is that everything was going fantastic, and then an acute issue popped up. And it's one that really can't be treated, because the treatment for it would take her out faster than just letting it run its course. The timeline that we were given was given by a wonderful nurse who has seen this a lot, and we trust their judgment. However, we are seeing a doctor tomorrow just to get, a better idea of timeline. But I'm assuming it's going to be probably the same. Once we get all the information from the doctor tomorrow, then we're going to be booking a flight for Kameron. Probably sometime next week. Maybe the weekend or something. I mean, yesterday was a very difficult, emotional day for everyone, including my mom. It's, something's inevitable, but then you're not accounting for like, hey, it's gonna be that soon, especially when you're not feeling so bad. I've decided to stay here indefinitely because I don't really see the point of going back home and then coming right back up, and I really just want to be with her. It's gonna be tough, it really depends what the doctor says, like length of time and everything, or if maybe things will get better, which it doesn't look like it will be, but there's always that hope. It's never a bad idea to hope, but obviously making all the preparations I think once Kameron gets here, depending on how everything's going, we might go over to the west side of Washington, just west of the Cascades, and spend the day over there, get my hair cut from my favorite hair guy that I've been going to for almost 20 years, because I need some pampering after everything that's been going on. Maybe bring back some of my mom's favorite seafood or something. And that's kind of what I want to do while I'm here, is just do whatever I can for her, fix her favorite foods. I think, yeah, I did French toast this morning. We might do Swedish pancakes tomorrow. I'm not an expert at it. I mean, people from Sweden would just call them pancakes, but, to differentiate in America, we call them Swedish pancakes. It's a family recipe. I don't even know how do they say it? Pankaka? Pankaka? You'll have to excuse my pronunciation. I'm probably butchering it, but, I am a third generation American, so... I know she wants me to gather up all of her American Girl dolls and box them up. I'm not sure what her plans are for those, if she wants to sell them or give them to people, but that's what she wants me to do today, in addition to working on getting the listings up on Etsy. She did tell me, take all the patterns down to California after, because my dad's probably not going to be able to keep up with all that stuff, so I'll just do it for them. Today, because she's in a hospital gown, it's not very comfortable, so today I'm going to be altering some of her nightgowns, just pull out the sewing machines, cut up the back, shorten them and hem them and everything, and just kind of sit with her and do some sewing. That was the thing that really connected us my whole life, was sewing. So it's going to be nice to sit there with her and work on something, even if it's just altering a nightgown. Hey y'all! Of course it didn't rain all day until I decided, to leave the house to get some stuff. See the driveways and a roller coaster. So I have a lot to unpack right now. Doctor came for a home visit today. Great guy. I really liked him. My mom really liked him. They had a lot in common as far as stuff growing up. So much in common. It was great. Also just a really good personality. Checked her over. There's no signs of the acute issue going systemic yet. He was a lot less worst case scenario than other individuals. Obviously still make preparations for things. And that's what we've been doing. We've been organizing everything, sorting out all of her bills, all that kind of stuff, just getting all our ducks in a row for when the inevitable happens. Anyway, this morning when I was, bathing her and washing her hair and doing her hair and everything and just checking over everything, I kind of noticed that the acute problem was not really anywhere near as bad as it's been the last 4 or 5 days. But that's not really my expertise to deal with that, so I was just gonna wait till the experts get here to help me with that. And when they got there and we got in there and we're taking care of everything, it was very apparent that her body was doing what was previously said it could not do anymore. It is, without internal medicine, healing itself. Now I've been told that it could be healing and then it could get bad again, or it could completely heal. I think a lot of it is largely in part to the fact that I have been really on top of her nutrition. I've been throwing everything at this. Every naturopathic supplemental thing that I can think of that I've used to heal myself for my chronic issues, I've thrown at this. And this is kind of where I feel that, traditional medicine kind of has its limitations. And hey, maybe that makes me a little woo-woo. Maybe that makes me in denial. I don't know, but I'm not ready to throw the towel in. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing regardless of what the medical professionals have to say about it. I have a huge respect for Western medicine. But that does not mean that I don't believe in the power of nutrition. I really don't have a black and white view on it. I think a little bit of both is amazing. And I'm just gonna say it because for all intents and purposes, she was almost dead. And then slowly over the course of the first week that I was here, she started coming back. I mean, I think one of the big reasons why I've gotten so into nutrition is that my veterinarian back in Hollywood, that was the biggest thing to him. Anything that you could do naturally with nutrition or homeopathy, that's what he advocated for. You know, obviously there's some things that do need bigger guns, so that's just what I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm just gonna keep doing it. This acute thing that popped up, you know, that kind of set us back. If this acute issue heals and goes away, then I think that timeline that I previously talked about will get longer. So right now we're just playing it by ear. I think I would feel comfortable going back down to California once this acute problem is resolved completely. And I'm not sure how long that's gonna take, but judging by how fantastic things looked today, I feel like it'll heal quickly. I hope.